ready to go fog it?
What is up YouTube? Matt McKeever here. Today's video is a little bit different, but I'm excited to have it on the channel. Last week, my buddy Jeff Weibel was here at the mansion and caught up with Diana House, a serial entrepreneur here in London, Ontario, and he was discussing her newest business, Go Fog It, which is really a business that came out of COVID-19 and the pandemic that we're currently experiencing. I love seeing entrepreneurs turning problems into profits. Kind of a reoccurring theme here if you guys didn't notice. But anyways, let's just let Jeff and Diana explain it to you, and let's jump into it. But before we do, some crazy shit happens in this video, so you're not going to want to miss it. Stay till the end.
I am very interested to learn all about your new company, Go Fog It, that developed during the COVID-19 process right now. But that's just a little bit of your entrepreneur mindset. You take a global pandemic and then you develop it into an entrepreneurial problem-solving business, pretty much, right? So how did that even start?
So I'm a private lender, I'm a real estate investor and a real estate developer. And when COVID first hit, I really felt like I shouldn't go to work that week. So I actually volunteered and did a lot of stuff on the PPE campaigns locally. And then that first week volunteering with the medical clinics, I got a mistaken phone call. So it was from a crisis expert who had saved my number wrong in his phone. I was saved as Sonic Company. And long story short, we were laughing about how he called me by accident. And he told me, he's like, you need to start a disinfectant fogging company. And I had never heard of that before. But being in real estate and feeling that, like, you know, real estate maybe isn't that safe right now, as in to enter, this could be really amazing. So pretty much didn't stop working from that phone call on.
Yeah, day one during COVID, everybody was afraid. Nobody went out and did showings. Nobody wanted to enter any homes. There was a couple open houses that were like in the first couple weeks of COVID, but then that got shut down. Nobody had confidence in the market, and you just saw a problem and you developed a solution.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's been a pretty wild journey because we really knew nothing about disinfectant or disinfectant fogging, and I would say we're pretty much like the world's leading thought leaders on it right now.
So you see a problem, you take a business from 0 to 100 in like minutes, it seems like. How does that even happen? Most people would be sitting there writing their business plan still, and you got this operational, you got the truck with the wrap on it in 2 seconds. Most entrepreneurs out there wouldn't even have this started, and you have clients, you're out there, you're promoting.
Oh, we're almost trending at a 7-figure company. So I know it's a bit of a journny.
And this is like a hobby for yours, practically, sometimes. Labor of love, maybe?
I don't know. So one, I'm a quick start I'm not actually, have you heard of the Colby profile? It's like a personality test.
Yeah.
I'm very much someone who, like, I really move the fastest and the most at the beginning. That's just really my zone of genius. And this wasn't my first business. I've been an entrepreneur for over a decade. So with that said, I knew the pieces to do, and very quickly I approached a friend of mine who owns an amazing agency called TBK, and I had always said, if I had the opportunity to work with Mel as my CEO, I would. So I went to Mel around, hey, could you market and brand this? And she was like, I want to be involved in this. So I ended up structuring a deal, in the first few weeks with someone who is the perfect CEO who also owns an agency, which was a really great strategic move because we found, the right name and the right brand, which I think the right brand goes really, really far. And then from there, we realized we were getting a ton of leads in, but we weren't really closing that well. So we realized we needed a closer on our team. So we ended up bringing on someone extremely high level from the corporate world to be our VP of sales, who later became our VP of sales and operations. So really it was putting the right team together and then literally just like running really, really fast.
So are you mostly in Southwestern Ontario right now, or are you national? What are you doing?
Yeah, so when we started out, we had hundreds of requests for people to license the business all around the world, which was, to be honest, pretty daunting because we had just started, we were just figuring it ourselves, and then we have pressure from everyone all around the world to do this. So we did license 2 different locations. One was Windsor, and one is Central Ontario. And then we realized that, in our first year, pursuing additional licenses wasn't really going to be the model that was right for us, just due to liability and exposure of licensing so quickly. So we are a multifaceted business. We do service of fogging, but we also sell fogger packages, business packages, and then also train other people in how to disinfect and fog.
So can we go look at this?
Absolutely. Let's get this place fogged.
Did you bring hazmat suits for us?
We have everything you need.
All right, let's go.
A few moments later.
And you're the health and safety expert, right? No.
That's correct. Yeah.
And so what you do when you come into the properties, you do a swab test to see if it's gonna work after, right? So
Absolutely.
All right, show us how this is done.
People want evidence. People want to know that you've been in their space and something has been done, and they want something tangible. So what we do is we have a luminometer here, and it reads relative light units. So we will take a swab sample on this kitchen countertop. Okay, collect all the evidence, all the bacteria, all the...
There's lots of bacteria in this house.
Should be,
Come on.
right? Yeah. And then what we do is we dip this within an enzyme, which in a scientific term will help the chemicals change and stuff like that. This will actually light up within this chamber. So I'm gonna shake it up, let it marinate, let it do its thing here. And then we're gonna get a reading within just 20 seconds as to how filthy this countertop was.
Oh, it says smash the like button.
So your one housemate there said that he did actually just clean, right?
Yeah,
So-
definitely. We do clean. We do have a maid's service that comes in, but let's be honest, it is the kitchen. It's a high traffic space, right?
I have this recorded at 396 relative light units.
That's good.
Food industry standard pass or fail is 250. So this would actually fail.
Okay.
So what I suggest,
Can you fog this?
we get down to work, we fog this, and we disinfect fully so that
All right.
it is much cleaner than it is now.
Okay, so 10 minutes has passed. Let's test to see if we can pass your standards here.
That's right.
So a giant square, squiggly line. Got it. Is there a science to this?
Not really, you just want to test the exact same area you had before. Collect a good sample,
Come on, come on, come on.
pop it in, let it mix.
Smash that like button.
So it was 396 before? Mm-hmm. 34.
Whoa!
Production. And now you are...
We fogged it. Safe to eat in this kitchen now. Oh, okay, great.
All right, so the spray was good, but I want to see the fog. Can you show me how this fog machine works? We're in a bedroom. We're in Adam Martin's bedroom, so go and subscribe to his channel, but this room definitely needs to be cleaned, so let's fog his room for right now. Gotta put the PPE on. You're up.
So upstairs, it was pretty extreme circumstances. You guys wanted me to let loose the fog.
Oh.
Of course, because it's YouTube, we wanted the likes.
Yeah.
So for every fire alarm, hopefully we're getting a like on this.
But that's not how much fog we would typically let loose in that area, and beforehand we always send a work order to warn the homeowner or business owner, hey look, you got to deactivate your fire system or at least cover them off. So that's what's advised.
But it was great for the YouTube algorithm, so thank you for that. Well, that was cool. Some of the questions that people have been asking though is this even safe, and does it work, and how long do you have to wait before you can even go back into your house?
Yeah, for sure. On the safety side, disinfecting through fog is definitely like a pioneering space right now. The Canadian government actually fogged planes when they returned from Wuhan. They repatriated some Canadians. So I think things are really shifting, and the reason why is because of the natural and safe chemicals that are now, available. So would I say that you should be disinfecting and fogging with Lysol? No. But we use natural products. The active ingredient in the one of our preferred disinfectants is actually thyme oil. So very, very safe, and we also ensure that anyone who's doing the fogging is wearing the appropriate PPE so that they're safe during the process, and then we ask that no one be in the space while we're doing the fogging and not re-enter for 30 minutes after, so that all the disinfectant and fog can actually drop down.
So what spaces are even suitable for fogging?
Sure. I guess I'll start with the whole real estate investment side. So, when tenants are moving out, there's definitely some tenants that are a little bit hesitant to move into a space, wondering like, is it safe? Is it, clean? Is it disinfected? So that's an area that we're seeing really commonly. So tenant turnover, Airbnbs, hotels, that space. Aviation is really ahead of the game right now. So we're working with a lot of airlines right now, but it could be any business in any space. It could be a residential home, it could be an office, medical, tertiary medical, accountants. Our products are food safe, so we do restaurants, things like that. So pretty much anywhere, so long as there isn't like very, very sensitive technology like an X-ray machine. That's an area that we would avoid.
So how do people even get a hold of you?
Yeah, so our website is gofogit.com, so that's the best place to get in touch with us, and then we're on all the the normal channels, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Awesome. We'll put that in the description, so guys, make sure you guys go check out Diana and that, and thank you for coming on the channel today.
Hey, it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, well that's actually just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Diana House's experiences as an entrepreneur. She's actually been on Dragon's Den, which is Canada's version of Shark Tank. We actually did it first, just as an FYI. But anyways, Jeff goes into an in-depth discussion and interview with Diana. If you guys want to check it out, we're going to throw it up right here. Or if you guys want to check out other great Canadian real estate content, check out this playlist right here. Smash the like button if you're new to the channel and enjoyed this video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.